Oh no. Oh, I have this one. Hello. How are you? I don't know what happened to my lives. My lives are so slow now. Hey guys, what's up? How are you doing? How's it going? Man, today's been crazy. Literally crazy. Oh, 1 second. Ah! I'm gonna put my phone on this thing. I'm alright. I've just been so, like, devastated with what's happening in LA. It's been a tough day to watch all the events unfold there, and, yeah, it's just been, like, I was gonna post a vlog, but then I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I don't feel like it's the right time to post any entertaining content. Or like to post my show, and I was gonna do an announcement for my show, but I'll do it tomorrow, just because today has been just like, it's been tough. How are you guys? Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I did dye my hair. I did the roots yesterday. Listen, my friends were in Hollywood Hills. They had to evacuate. And then he said that someone actually started a fire there. It wasn't like a wildfire. It was someone started it. And their house, like, it was just like they were one house away from being caught on fire, but it passed them. I'm from Russia. It's kind of hot. I mean, hot in here. I also, I'm so overwhelmed today because I finally did an episode. I'm just like warm. It's really warm in the house. I finally did an episode with Angie Haynes, who was number 84 in the world, and we sat down. So I didn't want to do the live. We literally sat down. So the Talk Less show next week is gonna be literally an episode of us playing tennis and then sitting down and having a conversation. And it was so, like, I don't know, I just felt so fulfilled doing it. But then, like, I saw everything that's happening in California. I'm just like, I'm such an empath, and I feel so deep for everything that it was really hard. What are the ones from Whole Foods? Hi guys. I live in Atlanta now. No, we're still predicted to have the storm tomorrow. Hey guys. Hello. I'm a Leo. Hi Germany, what part? Who is famous to you? How old are you? I'm 30 years old. Oh my god, it's so hot. You have 2 for what? Oh, it's really hot. Hello. I got back from a chiropractor, and so I'm a little like looking crazy today. I'm 30 years old. Yes, I do know some famous people. I have some famous people in my phone book. My favorite color, I like pink, I like black, I like nude. I'm famous. See, there's someone else famous. Yes, I am from Russia, born and raised. Ugh. The most famous person I know has 5 followers. Okay, well, I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter. Does it matter how many followers you have? Hi, Croatia. I was born in 1994. No, I don't have Putin's number. That would be nice. Apparently, he can, he can move clouds away so there's no storm. And I'm like, why don't we do that in the U.S.? Because we really need that. I don't know. I mean, I think like we might have different definitions of who you think is famous and who I think is famous. And tell me the name and I'll tell you if I know them. I don't really like. I like when people have privacy. Like some people don't want me to tell others that I know them or they know me. Like people like privacy. So there are certain things that I gotta stay behind closed doors. Certain names that shouldn't be dropped and stuff. I don't like that. Hi, Scotland. Darren Gilbert Jr., shout out to you. George Bush? No, I don't know George Bush. Captain Morgan? No. Puff Daddy? No, I don't know him. I think he's he's about to be incarcerated. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Did you guys watch the vlog with Emma from West Palm Beach? I don't know Diddy. Why would I know Diddy? Did you guys watch the vlog with Emma that I just dropped? You married? I am not married. No. I'm okay. It's just been a tough day, honestly. First good YouTuber chat, you deserve a sub. Thank you so much. Hey Emma, why does everyone bring up Diddy for no reason? It's kind of childish. I don't know. Honestly, like, I don't know. I don't really care. It's what he did, and if it's true, which I assume is true, is not okay. Kamala, Donald Trump. Why would I know any of those people? No. Ooh, who likes this popcorn? That's what I'm saying. I've never watched Disney. I am so bad at that. I don't think he's alive anymore. Okay, let's play a game. Say 2 truths and 1 lie. And I have to guess it. О, маме привет. Ярослав смотрит мой лайв. Привет. That's my brother, y'all. What 2 truths and a lie? What do you want? Like, in what aspect? No, they did talk about what he did. They literally did talk about what he did. You need to watch some stuff. It's pretty nasty what he did. My nose is red. It's always red. Can you make you a grilled chill sandwich? No. Whatever you want. Okay. 2 truths and one lie. Listen, it's gonna be so much more tennis. I promise you. I just recorded an episode with Angela Hayes, so today it's gonna be like over an hour episode of Talk Less Show. We played tennis. She wiped me off the court, like honestly. And I was watching the video, and I was like, it just looks so easy, but when you're actually playing, I mean, I was out of breath. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. I don't know who that is. Okay, so 2 truths and 1 lie. Let's do something that you guys already know. So it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like, because there's some people that are coming back. Okay, so 2 truths and 1 lie. I have a gym crush currently. I like to eat salmon and mashed potatoes and salad. I am going to travel to Aspen for a ski trip. Okay, let's go. What's a truth? What's a 2 truths and 1 lie? Okay. That's true. Okay, what's true? Okay, the lie is Aspen. Okay. Who else? I love salmon and mashed potatoes. 2 is that lie. No. Number 1 and number 2 are true. Yes, I do have a gym crush. Can't wait to meet that guy again. I don't know where he's at. He's been MIA. I love mashed potatoes, salmon, and salad. It's my dream meal. I love it. I can eat it any day. And I'm not going to Aspen. Does money buy happiness? Money does not buy happiness, but money gives you access to things. And I think it's just like important to distinguish between materialistic things and just money, like for no reason, right? Especially now that I'm like taking this avenue of fundraising for people who want to play tennis, and just like, and even seeing what's going on in California, and just like, I feel like this foundation charity work is something that I want to be a part of, whichever way I'm going to make it happen, because I don't know how. I want to make sure that I have, you know, my bills paid for too. But other than that, I'm like, I don't really need to live in excess, because before I was so worried about having like many brand deals and this and that, and now I'm just like, I just want to help people out. Like I want my voice to be heard. That's all I want. What's my type? John McEnroe is amazing. What's my type? I don't want to talk about. I don't know. I don't have a type. Do you feel like where you wanted to be in life? I feel like I'm coming to where I wanted to be in life. I feel like I'm finally coming to my calling and like what I was meant to do to begin with. And I feel like I was doing it so wrong for the last few years that it's like time to make that change and not continue on that bad path that I was on. And so now it's like I'm headed in the right direction. So yes, I would say yes. No, I cannot touch both walls in my apartment. What are you talking about? Hi guys, hello. Just like snacking because I ate a pretty big lunch, so whatever. I'm gonna Sigma boy shout out. And yeah, I did see a chat about Diddy. I don't understand. Yeah. Do you know Carl Jung? Have you come to terms with your shadow? I've heard about Carl Jung. I don't know what that means. Have you come to terms with your shadow? I don't know what that means. I can kind of have an idea, but can you describe the concept a little bit more for me? God bless. I can tell by that. You have gorgeous eyes. Thank you. Was that kettle? Yeah, it is. If you want a brand new racket, there is a giveaway that's going on my Instagram right now. So go on my Instagram. Make sure you follow the rules. So there's a giveaway, a brand new racket. Just write a comment. Yeah, I know. It's so stupid. Don't even pay attention. Thank you. I haven't brushed my hair. I got back from chiropractor and I was just like, I'm just gonna go on live. And I don't know, do you guys want me to post a video? Did you watch the video with Emma, the professional tennis player? The vlog from West Palm? So I can post a video of our tennis workout. Do you want me to post that? Or should I wait till tomorrow to post it? Thank you. And I need you guys to tune it into the Talk Less show and just go and watch it. I'm going to have an amazing episode on the Sunday. So we're doing Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern time on live. And then next week, I'm going to drop the episode on Saturday. I'm going to schedule it so because it's not a live episode, it's going to be pre-recorded episode. And it's going to be probably like one of my favorite ones. I felt so good about it. I recorded it this morning. Okay. I'm going to post after this live. Should we do something like, I don't know. What should we do? Let's do something today. Honestly, my heart has been hurting today for LA. It's been devastating to watch what's been going on. Devastating. I don't know. I just feel like I said earlier that I feel like it's my responsibility, since I do have a platform at this point, to share all the resources and share what we can do and just bring more awareness to it, because people need to come together at this point. Hardest thing to me is that realizing a dream is to have the patience to fully manifest it to the fullest extent possible. The thing is, like, you cannot always manifest to the full extent because your dream is gonna evolve and your dream is gonna come to a certain like shape or form, and sometimes you would have to like deviate a little bit because you think that that's what you want, but you know, obviously the man above is going to steer you from that direction to guide you to the right path. So what I mean by that is that sometimes you feel like I've always said, I wanted to have a show, but then I didn't even realize that the show that I wanted wasn't a reality show. It was more of a talk show where I have conversations that are impactful conversations. And I don't know, like, do you guys like the conversations that I'm having? Do I need to change something in the show that I'm recording currently, right? Give me your feedback, because like, to me, that's where I was like, oh my God, like God literally took me to this path, and I'm so blessed and thankful, because in my mind it was a little bit of a different realm that I was going to go into, and now that's the path that I'm on, and I love it. Thank you. So people have a conscious self. The ideal person you want to portray and what to reject is a part of us. Usually it's something socially or personally you reject, but once you incorporate it, you're whole. So yeah. Yeah, it's I feel like that concept is very much relatable to athletes, because like I had an amazing conversation this morning with someone who was a professional athlete, and the first thing I said to her, I was like, I just don't feel like I hit well. And she goes like, well, you're a typical athlete because you expect so much from yourself, like you expect this perfection from yourself, when you have to accept, that you will never be perfect. Otherwise, like, there's nothing to work for. So, and that's what separates athletes from regular people, because people will be like, cool, like if I'm not good, whatever, I don't care, like I'm gonna go about my life and do something else that's gonna be more impactful, right? And then there's no shade to either, right? I just happen to be I'm okay with my shadow, but sometimes I'm not. It just, I feel like it just depends, because when I care about something so much and when I love it so much, then it becomes like I'm not okay with it, because I know I can do better. I know I can be better. But that just started happening recently, because I feel like for the last 4 years, I was so numb. Like 2020 was a year when I was very depressed. Like it was a bad year. Like I honestly, I know I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, but it was a very tough year. Like I was honestly thinking about, I was this close to, doing some harm to myself, and that was just like honestly, like, it was the worst year ever. And then from there, I kind of fell into the trap of drinking, like partying, and just like kind of like wasting my life away. I don't know how, I was just like going through the motion of life, somehow still like working, somehow still doing something. And then it wasn't until 2023 when I just literally lost everything. Like, I lost everything in a split second. I woke up and my dog is sick. I have no clients. I lost my business. People owe me money. Like, it was just like a complete, like, you go back down to zero. I mean, you go back down to zero, zero. And then it just fell into the 2024 when I went down to like negative of everything. And it was crazy, like losing everything. And then I got very sick, and that's when everything restarted. And now here I'm at, it's a very philosophical question, but yeah. The 5 top 100 players, who would they be if you could do a podcast? See, the thing is, like, I don't want to do a podcast with 5 top 100 players. I would only do that for media exposure so I can get that name on there. But the reason why I don't want to do that is because I want to highlight people who are smaller, people who are working just as hard, but there's certain reasons why they're not top 100. Because a lot of times it's not because they don't have talent, it's because they don't have the funds to do so. So, and that's a part of tennis. And so that's what I'm trying to figure it out. How is there a solution? I don't know what's my part in this and why do I speak on that, but it's just where my heart is leading me to. So that's why I would much rather highlight people who are incredible, who are in top 100, who are in top 150, because that's like this the biggest challenge. Because when you number one and then you play someone who is number 100, 100 has nothing to lose, but number one has a lot to lose, right? And then when 100 beats the top seed, then like things start shifting, and it's just like it becomes life changing for that person, because now they get the money, they get if they're in the main draw, they get the free hotels. Like, there's a lot of changes that happen to them. So it's a little bit of a different style, and I feel like it's a lot harder. And I feel like those players don't get enough spotlight, and I want to give them that spotlight. I'm going to use my platform to give them that spotlight. The show is great the way it is. Don't change it. Thank you so much. Arrogant people have the same end as you, so think carefully before treating someone badly. This applies to everyone. No, absolutely. Like, you really, I feel like today it just really hit me. Like, I'm watching all this fires unfold, right? Like, the social media is going crazy, and I'm just like, literally, like, I had like pain in my heart, and I was like, this is just insane. Because LA is such a big part of my life. I lived in California, I lived in Bay Area, but I was in and out of LA all the time, like driving PCH. Going to Malibu was like my biggest escape ever. Like, it was just something that was like, I grew up with it. Like, conscious upbringing was with LA and the Bay. And so and then I was just outside, and I saw my dog noticing a cat, my neighbor's cat, and I was like, you know what? It's the humility that's going to take us far. It's not the greed. And it's very sad that the greed is taking over people's lives, people's destinies, and it's sad. It's very sad. And that's where it just hit me. It's like, if you can help, you need to help. Like, it doesn't matter who says what, you just have to. Yeah, if we were all perfect. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, I'm catching up on everything. Yeah, exactly. I hope people have dope. The talk show is amazing. Just keep following the path it's currently on. Keep it as organic as possible. Take the shame and form itself with nourishment, of course. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Do you judge yourself if you fail? I don't judge myself if I fail, but I do reflect on myself if I fail, right? It's a lot of work that goes internally. I used to have a therapist for a very long time, but I used to like beat myself down, not judge, but like literally beat myself down for like, oh, I'm not doing this, I'm not good enough. I'm like, I've been in sales this whole time that I've been in corporate world, and it's like, if I don't close a deal, or if I don't get enough meetings, I'm just always like, oh, like, it's your fault, you're not good enough, you're this, you're that. So I beat myself down a lot, which is it's not a good thing. It's like, it's something that I guess like I was conditioned as a kid. And so now I'm just trying to change that, because at the same time, it's like, you need to look at the positives in order to keep going, or just like take a deep breath and reset yourself and start over again. Because I tend to rush so much, and when you rush, sometimes you just forget to like be present. Kalsu Malik, shout out to you. I know how you feel. I like to be slow, but still, yeah. Good for you for fighting through that. Life is peaks and valleys. Yeah, it is. All these things that you have done in 2020, Islam stops you to do that. So why not just practice before you lose everything? Um, so I played tennis. Love your work, drive, and passion. Keep going. Thank you. The thing is, like, I didn't want to, I understand there's so many different resources and help, but the thing is, like, when you are in that place mentally, the only person who can help you is you. And so that's what a lot of people don't understand. When you go through a mental battle, it's not like you can have all the resources given to you, but the only resource that you have to find within. And if you don't have that resource, or if you don't want to find that resource, it's going to be hard to make a change. Because I was faced in I talked to my therapist about everything that was going on at the time, and I was just like, I didn't want to be alive. And she was like, we need to start considering medication because this might be like a very serious issue. And I said, no, because the moment it happened, the moment I caught myself realizing that, I decided that I don't want to ever be at that spot again. So I said, I don't want to do any medication. I just want to find a natural remedy, how I can fight through it. Like, I want to go through all the trials and tribulations that happened, and that was my choice. So this is not an advice to anyone because I'm not a medical professional, but that's what I did. And she said, start working out, start releasing all your emotions through your body. And when I came back to tennis, it was like, oh my God, I could finally release all of it that was just so stored in me, because I would have anxiety, I would have panic attacks. And like when I'm on a tennis court, it's like I feel alive again because I know that I can scream or I can do something, and I just let it all out, or like I get exhausted. And the more I started moving, so ever since 2020, I never stopped moving, because before it was on and off. After I quit tennis, it was on and off, right? And then like 2020 hit, and I was just so consistent with working out. Like, it wasn't even about me getting my body to look the way I wanted it to look. It was me like getting the mindset. So I was doing berries, I was doing like gym workouts, like berries to the mask, like we were running in a mask. And then I had my sciatica was hurting really bad, so then I had a trainer, and then like I went to another trainer. So it was like a whole different process that I was looking for. And here I am. That's how it all started, pretty much. Love just watching you. So fine. Thanks so much. They don't have to be top 100 players that you find interesting. I would know. Yeah, no. One thing I would say, if I were to, I need to do more research on the top 100 players, because I haven't done much research on tennis players. But I really want to ask them, like, why don't they help out? But at the same time, I understand, like, you don't want to help out. You don't want to feed your competition. Maybe the way you lived your life, because unconsciously you were not there, you wanted to be, and now you are. Yeah. Yeah. I listen, Jason, I see your comment. It is, and then the thing is, like, that people don't realize is that you can't judge the book by its cover, right? And shit is gonna happen. I mean, shit is gonna hit the fan. Like, it's gonna be bad. But the thing is, like, you have to just wait through the storm. I mean, sometimes you just, like, sometimes I would sit on my couch and I'd be like, how am I going to pay rent tomorrow? I literally, like, there was a point in my life where I was like, I have no money to pay rent. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know how, like, I don't know how I'm going to get by. But I was like, I'm just gonna like surrender, and I'm going to figure something out. So, and then, like, but you can't just surrender and do nothing. You have to start hustling and do something towards getting out of it. And so, like, you have to start asking people, talking to people. Like, it was a lot of things. Um, and yeah, please just don't ever, if you need to talk to someone, you can always talk. Like, you can always throw comments in the chat. Like, this is a pretty good community out here, so we don't judge. So if you really need to talk to someone, we all here for you. Um, if you guys want to sit all over, you'd have to rewatch the live once I posted. I don't watch the Squid Game. Okay. Yeah, we do celebrate greed, and it's very unfortunate that humanity has been like on the back burner of everything. Change the perspective, study what you believe, you said, Ron, but also an experience. Yes, of course. Sorry, girlie, look up to Jesus. He's the one that'll save you. Of course, of course. We want to be alive for a while. I mean, yeah, it's just, it's kind of sad, but it's also like you have to realize it's very selfish. When I remember, it was just like at that point, I got a phone call, and I was like, wow. And the reason why I like didn't do anything was because I realized that I had to go and feed my dogs. And one thing about me is that my dogs will come before anything, and like they're like my support. And so if it wasn't for my little puppy at the time, Yeah, it would have been tough, right? Suppose my son was when my brother died, and our arm's response was to make myself homeless for a year. Oh wow, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, the poor animals. Oh my God. What's going on here? What am I looking at? What's the topic about? I have sciatica. I've had 2 surgeries. It's no fun. Yeah, sciatica is no fun. Okay. So tennis is tough. Life is tough. People judge me because I'm Siciliano. That's just honestly like this whole judgment that's going on. And this is what I saw. One girl, her name is Delaro on Instagram. She's amazing. Like she posts so much about refugees and about just different immigration systems. And she is on DACA and she is an undocumented immigrant. But her parents have passports in the US. And she literally said, she was like, when the storm comes, like fires in LA, it doesn't matter if you're a refugee, it doesn't matter where you're from, because everyone is going to face the same issue. And I always said that, and I will say that till the day I die, that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? You just have to, like, you're still a human. A lot of collectible stuff is gone. Of course, yeah. Okay, okay. Keep it up. I don't see how you do it. I'm okay. I just stopped. I'm so glad you out of that phase of life and made a change for the better. Of course, but it's like it takes time. It's not. It wasn't that easy. It's like you have to really commit to that change, and then once you to make the once the change, when you see the results, you're like, okay, but and you have to not give up during the time that you're doing it. Um, you're a badass tennis player. Thank you. I was to do sounds, but then I realized it's a form of belief system and people believe in it because it has some proof. But it still could be mistaken. So I decided to start religious life. Well, that's your choice. And if that's the choice that you want, that's it. The consistency, love it. Thank you. Just let the guide. You always have to let God guide you because God is gonna. It's never gonna be a rejection. It's always gonna be a redirection. You have to accept the fact that sometimes it's just a redirection. You don't get a job for a certain reason. Like you lose things to learn a lesson. It's always there's always something behind it. Change your perspective, study what you believe you did wrong, but instead in the experience study didn't see us. Oh, don't worry about it. Um, you marry me, I have a great group. Okay. Um, yeah, I just can't imagine losing a child. I can't. Today's like a very emotional conversation, but I love having those. Like that's what makes me want to keep going. That's why I want to have a platform. That's why I want to have a voice. What happened? I'm new. Hi, Olivia. Just we're talking about life and talking about different trials and tribulations in life and how we're going through it. I also love philosophy. I actually studied a lot of philosophy when I was in college. I would the reason why I studied communications because I wanted to take philosophy classes and the greatest class I ever took was actually it was a religion class. It was introduction to religion, but you know what's the twist? So our professor, so basically introduction to religion, you learn different religions, and each week is like dedicated to certain religion. And in the beginning of a class, I asked the professor, I was like, hey, what's your religion? Because we're about to learn so much about so many different things, but I want to know what you are. And he was like, I'm not going to tell you until the end of the class, like until the end of the quarter. The end of the quarter comes, and I'm just like, okay, he has to be like, he goes to Burning Man, like he has to be something like a Buddhism or something. And at the end of the class, you guys will, can you guess what religion he was? Like, drop in the chat right now. Guess what religion he was. Guess what religion he was. Jewish, no. Guess what religion he was. No, not Catholic. Muslim, Lutheran, no. You guys are going to be so off. Okay, you ready? Ready to hear this? This man was an atheist the entire time. For the 12 weeks that we were studying in that class, because it's a quarter-based system, this man was an atheist. The entire time, he was an atheist. And the way that he spoke about every single religion was insane. Like, it was so profound and it was not biased. It was very, it was very like clear, and it was very like with proof and with case studies, and every week we wrote papers on it, and and he valued everyone's opinion, and he was just like, I'm atheist, like that's what it, and that's like the hardest religion to be, because you literally have to deny everything and anything, but still somehow he had respect for every single, and that's his job. He teaches intro to religion, so that's crazy. It's not easy to be an atheist, because if you do look up the definition of atheism, you will see that it's basically denial of anything, of any power above. Like, you don't have the universe, you don't have God, you don't have like faith, nothing. It's actually very, very hard to be an atheist. So look into it. It's not, because you look it up, and it's like it's a denial, but denial, like everything has to be in denial. So there's no like room for like what if. There's no what if there. It's just no, it does not exist. Personally, don't shout out to you. Agnostic is different. Yeah, agnostic is like different, but atheist is very harsh. It's very harsh. Agnostic is like you have some room for error, and it's you just kind of like you're kind of like neutral, right? And you're kind of like, yeah, I don't want to be a part of anything. Hey, thank you so much. I love this conversation too. Kind of makes sense as a teacher, I suppose. If you were one particular religion, probably have a biased view. Yeah, I mean, like honestly, and I love good teachers, that I can tell you he was one of the best professors I ever had. Like he could carry any conversation about any religion, like any religion. That's how knowledgeable he was about all of it. So he literally like understand the separation that you have to have, right? Like that's your job, and you're atheist. So you basically just think that all of it is nonsense, and you still you're so professional to the point where you use your job, like you don't have any emotions attached to it, you just talk about it. Yeah. Being an atheist means believing in non-existence of God in a form of denial, but you can deny something you believe. But then I realized that I denied God I know exists, so surrendered. Exactly. See, you're making me cry. Why am I making you cry? I'm sorry. Thank you, Jacobo. He's not the Son of God. Read them out loud, please. There's so many to choose from. I do have a husky. Yes, I am single. Hello, guys. I didn't ask my crush out. I haven't been to the gym. I played tennis this morning. I haven't seen him. I don't know. Tomorrow is going to be supposedly a disaster. I hope that the gym is going to be open tomorrow, but he might not be there. Who knows? Maybe next week it is. I don't believe that God wrote the Bible because corpus and Jesus printed. I mean, I think the Bible is more of a message that God had. I don't think it's because like the message has to be delivered somehow, right? So corporations are, but if you read the Bible, if you read Quran, if you read Krishnamurti has all of the philosophers, all of the religious, prophets, they all speak the same. It's just written in different languages in different ways, but it has all the same truth, which is pretty much, it can be applied to everything in life. My Instagram is courtside less. Everything is courtside less. How was tennis in the morning? Man, it was amazing because I got to hit with a pro again, and I was just so like, I was like, okay, you were fine, you were fine, you were fine. You're literally hitting with someone who was on tour for years. So the fact that you can even hang in here is amazing. But man, she wiped me around. Oh my God, she was throwing me from one side to another side. And like you see the experience in someone, right? Because she like figured out the strategy, and she was just the way that she was playing was amazing. I mean, it was just insane. I loved it. I loved it. I mean, some popcorn. We played some points, yeah. Because I was like, let's play points. Like, let's play. We didn't count, but because obviously it would be like, I don't know, like 11-0 or 11-2, I don't know. But we didn't count the points, but we played them out. And I also, because someone said on the previous live that we want to record, like, please talk about like the points, like after the point, please talk to yourself out loud. So we did that too. The amazing energetic gesture. There we go. Yeah. Every other religion is based on what you do to reach God. Spiritual for. No, I have a request. Okay. People who fancy themselves knowledgeable do a lot of talking, but then they can still be confused. Even Jesus told his people to pay their taxes. My mom is there. Yeah, my mom is still here. She's here till the 25th for a while. She doesn't speak English anyways. She's like, you talk too fast for me. Hey, Scarlett. You guys, we're 17 subscribers away from getting to 3,400. Let's subscribe. I missed you guys too. What does she think of the social media? What does she think of social media? She loves that I'm doing what I'm. She loves to see me thrive, and so she's like, "You're actually in your lane now. Like you're doing what you've always, like what you've been born for." Because she's like, "You've always been so outspoken." So yeah, and I'm very outspoken, so I get to use my voice now. Thank you for subscribing. I don't wear makeup now. And we talked about my tennis career too, and she was just like, I just didn't want you to play. I didn't want you to be in a like professional sport. So I always thought that I wasn't good enough, but I think it was just like more of a direction that I was steered to, but it was always like the conversation was always like you need to have an education. Like that was number one before anything else. And so now no, I didn't have a direction of this life. I just started, and it's just that this is where we at. I can play pickleball, but anyway, so yeah, I always thought that like I wasn't good enough to play, and that's why I didn't go pro. But the reality actually is different because now we're having conversations about it, and so she's like, "You've always been good. Like you've always stood out. Like you've always been one of the best." But it was my choice not to take you there because I knew how painful that could be. Like it could really, really affect your psyche and like your mental. And education was always like with education you can never go wrong. Like the more you educated you are, the more you can make choices in life. And so then now it's my choice to go back and do what I love. And apparently like I've been doing it since I was a kid. Like I was so dedicated to the sport like since I was a baby. I have lash extensions, yes. We're 15 subscribers away. Come on, guys. But I also think screw the age. It doesn't matter what the age is. Like I'm so happy that I found my way back to what I love, and I don't know why I was so scared to go back to it, and now I'm like, man, I'm glad that I came back to it, and I'm doing what I love. Just makes me happy. Hi guys, welcome back. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, it's a journey. I don't know what edits are we doing? I don't understand. You guys, we need 15 more subscribers. Come on, let's get to 15 more subscribers. I don't know. Always. What was your New Year's resolution? No, I didn't watch finale of Burning Man. I did study Burning Man as a religion, in fact, in that class. And tomorrow, no. So tomorrow, Atlanta is supposed to be shut down because of the because of the storm watch. So I just wish we could take what's going on the East Coast to the West Coast and like, just eliminate those fires. But I'm going to run 365 days in a row. Are you doing that? Are you on day what, 8, 9? Um, but I'm hitting on Saturday and Sunday and Monday. I have a friend who started running a mile for like 20 days. She continued to do it for 40 days, and she continued to do it for 3 months. Then she continued to do it for 6 months, and then now she's been doing it a mile every single day for like 3 years at this point. And she loves it. Anywhere in any condition, wherever she's at, a mile every day. Mom was 5'11". Yeah, she's completely fine. Yeah, a mile is not really big impact. Just have the right shoes, and yeah, she runs in the snow everywhere. Female Forrest Gump, yeah. Do it. No. So there's another person I'm gonna do an episode with. He's a trainer of mine. He's Michelle. I don't know if she's single. I don't think so. She's had this same relationship for years. My new trainer that I started working with. You know how you're saying that like your brother did it and he's a superhuman, and you kind of like doubting yourself, and you kind of like putting yourself in the mindset of I can't, it's so hard, because you already like you were speaking of it of like, oh, this is just day 9 out of 365. But what if you said it's already day 9 out of 365? You're already changing your verbiage, and you're changing your mindset to you've already done 9 days out of 365. Like 9 days, that's 9 days more than you did last year. So, and just give yourself, do some like stars or something, check it off your list where it's visible for you so you don't stop. And you continue, and then like you wake up the next day and you start looking forward to it. It's the same thing with like working out, going to the gym. It becomes your routine. And the moment it becomes your routine, it's something that you don't think about. You just go and you do it. You just go and you do it because it's a mile. I mean, I don't know how many miles you're running, but a mile? You can do it. Like, it's not that, it is so available to you because you can run outside 10 minutes out of your day. If you run the slowest mile, 10 minutes. Like, you can do it. Absolutely. And that's what my coach has been telling me. Like, sometimes I'm just like, oh, I can't. And he's like, remove that from your vocabulary. You can. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's hard. And you have to push through, but you can do it. And you will do it. It doesn't matter what it's gonna take. And sometimes it's gonna be a bitch. Like, I'm gonna say it, it's gonna be a bitch. But if you wanna do it, you're gonna do it. 30 minutes. Okay. That is 30 minutes out of 24 hours. So you can allocate 30 minutes to running, and you will do it every single day. So you've already accomplished 9 days. That's 9 days more than I did this year, okay? I do other workouts, but that's a lot. So thank yourself for doing that, and then look forward to the rest because it's going to be an incredible year. And once you look back and say, I did that, I accomplished that. And then you would want more, and then you would have another goal. And that's how you start your. Also, running is an amazing meditation. Walking and running are two amazing meditations. I'm great. How are you? Yes, if you can believe it, you can attract it. Absolutely. If you can believe it, you can attract it. I'm just like, again, with what I'm trying to do, I don't have any clue how, but I have the what. And I know that I'm going to get to it one way or another, whether I'm going to attract it, where I'm going to like mentally just channel to the point where the people that I care for, are they winning their matches, they're making it to the main draw. Because the moment they make to the draw of any tournament in the US, I am going to that draw. I don't care how I'm going to get there. I know that I'm going to do it. And I'm going to, be there in the box supporting them, or in whatever it is. I don't care if it's like a little tennis court somewhere, for. Just got me fired up. Listen, I want you to wake up tomorrow and just say, thank God I get to wake up and do this, because, not many people can. And that's your goal, and that's what you're going to accomplish that. It's not even a question. You're going to accomplish that. Just every day, like, it's all about the mindset, honestly. It's like sometimes I lose myself of not having that, and it's not good. Hi. When you jog, don't scroll on social media. You can listen to a book, or honestly, if you want some sort of progression when you walk or jog, listen to your own mind. Talk to yourself. Like, it would literally be the best time spent with yourself, especially if you do it outside. If you were in the gym, it's different, but if you do it outside, and it's always better to run outside, so you're running towards something and you have your marks. So like when I would run in berries, for example, because it's like you do 30 minutes of running, 30 minutes of working out, you good. HR, okay, heart rate monitor. Yeah, so like when you run outside, you kind of already know the marks, like your destination, how long you need to go, the pace that you're comfortable with. Like you literally, like your body gets so conditioned to it that that you get there and you know exactly what's gonna happen. And when you run outside, you're running towards something, and it's just like when you're moving, it kind of like, I think it's like it just releases different chemicals in your brain. Always changes for better. It does. Thank you, Glenn. It does. It's Hey Ron, welcome back. We've had some good conversations today. That's the difference between hunting and being hunted. What is your favorite cardio? Tennis. My favorite cardio, I love, well, either bike or Stairmaster. The problem with, so I'm trying to get my hips, like I really need to get my hip flexors, better, and my hip like rotation and all of that, because I had a really bad sciatica last year. Like it really inflamed again, and so I have to be very mindful of it. So if I do sprints, it can really. Jacoba, most people don't feel joy or excitement until something actually good happens to them. The trick is feeling it before it happens, and that's when the magic starts happening. You can really create. I feel like it's not even before it happens. It's the happiness should come from the process, from your journey, that it's actually happening. And so that's when you really start feeling different and you feel accomplished, because you're not so focused on the results, you're focused on the process. So it's my coach would always say that it's like, enjoy the journey. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. It's always about the journey, and you have to find joy in little things, and you really have to start noticing that it's not always like, wow, it's such a, like I'm telling you, like today I saw my dog playing with a cat, and it just, I was like, I took a moment and I was like, I love what I'm seeing right now. I love what I'm seeing. And it was so special. I was like, it's little things like that. Like that's what makes me happy. It's nothing else. It's like this, the little moments where you just genuinely experience love. Thank you, Ron. I have terrible arthritis in my hips, but I feel that this guy's low back ability on YouTube really helped. You need to go to a chiropractor. Go to a chiropractor and get some PT going. That way you'll fix your body and then also get your goal. I think I subbed a while ago, and just don't bother checking any channels for new videos. Just scroll through the lives. Ah, that's amazing. You can ask a question. What's your question? You guys, we need 13 more subscribers to get to 3,400. 13 more subscribers. That's it. 13 more. The pain and pressure of sciatica sucks. It makes no fun to walk around. Yes, but the thing about sciatica is that you can't sit down for too long. You have to keep moving. Do you drink heated vegetable juice? What is that? Like, what's a heated vegetable juice? I've never heard of that. Come on, you guys, please subscribe. We are literally 13 people away from getting to 3,400. 3,400. We're so close. Yes, the journey. I was so discontent with life because I've never noticed good things. I took them for granted because I was running towards the top and never appreciated my achievement and burnout. Yeah, but that's how you get to the burnout, right? That's the destination that you're seeking for, because you don't stop and you're like, oh my God. Like, think about when you were a kid, you would walk by a leaf and you would be so mesmerized by a leaf, and you would want to play with a leaf. You would want to play with things that are so meaningless to us now, but they brought you the most joy. And so if you could do it as a kid, you could do it as an adult. You just have to be mindful of like, where you at. Sometimes you keep running, and then you're like, okay, breathe, sit down, be like, I have roof on top of my head. I'm grateful. I have food. I have, Wi-Fi. I have the community that I'm building. I don't care if it's one person or 40 people or 100 people or a million, but this is my community that I'm building. People are listening to what I'm saying. People want to talk to me. Like, this is just, the gratitude is insane. And the moment you feel gratitude, that's when happiness starts kicking in, and then things just start falling into place. I don't have a cat. It was my neighbor's cat, and my dog is just mesmerized by cats. I actually recorded on the video. I was gonna post it today, but I was like, I just don't feel like the need to post. I might post it later, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, it was so cute. It was just like, they both looked at each other, and the cat just kept staring at him. But my dog wanted to play. Yeah, you guys, were 12 people away. You bought the Apple Lollipop? Oh, see? It's amazing, isn't it? I had a back surgery way back in the day, 35 years ago, and then the doctor told me to never go to a chiropractor. Why not? Your blessings triple with gratitude. Yes. Yes, they do. We need 12 more subscribers, guys. 12 more subscribers. No, you need to get adjusted, and then my chiropractor does a lot of PT for me, so I am very blessed to have her. Very fortunate because it's a lot of like, they call it physio, but yeah. 10 more subscribers, guys. Yeah, because like today I went to my chiropractor and my hip has been hurting, but it's because I have a really tight muscle in the left, like on the left side. Come on, we're 10 subscribers away. Come on, subscribe. And she put I did the stem thing, and then I did the ultrasound on my hip. It was amazing. If something in your body is hurting, go. But like my chiropractor, she does not work with you before she does x-rays, so she needs to see what's going on in your body. And there's a lot of like checking for surgeries and all of that, so I don't know. Go to the one that's a good one. Well, my mom is 57 and she just went, and her back started feeling so much better from chiropractors. She's been going 2 days, just second week she's been going, and the pain is like going away. You guys, 10 more subscribers. Hi guys. Massage, you have to do that. Take care of your body. Love your body. Not only feed your body, but also like take care of your body. Massages, chiropractors. Thank you. The thing is, support your family. The question is this something that you want to do or the society is telling you to do? Right? Those are two different things. And do you feel like it's stopping you from achieving your dreams? What's the, like, why is it something that's stopping you? Because that's the thing that you have to ask yourself and give the answer to yourself. Like, then if it's stopping you from your dreams, then how can you adjust that to the point, like, can you figure something out where someone else can, help out financially, maybe like have a part-time job, maybe do something that's gonna, bring to the family. But you can't cancel your life out for other people. Oh, you don't have to be rich to be happy. Absolutely not. And you can start doing things towards the life that you want, or your dreams. This bug has been sitting on here. Hello. You guys, we need 8 more subscribers. Good morning. Some popcorn. Oh my god, 5 more subscribers. Come on. 5 more subscribers. Wow. Oh wow, yeah, football is a tough one. Yes, I can cook. This freaking bug has been sitting here. What about my nose? What's going on? It's red now. I don't eat meat, so I'd never do that diet. I haven't had meat since I was 16 years old. Yep, It's been a very long time. So I'd never do that. If I had no, I would love to adopt a child regardless. If you want to find jobs, go on LinkedIn. Plenty of jobs there. Fish, yes, I do eat salmon. Okay, you guys, 4 subscribers away. 4 subscribers away. Thank you for subbing. Career builder, indeed. But LinkedIn is going to be the best option. Because it's going to be all over the world. Hello. You guys, 4 more subscribers. Come on. 4 more people. I have the dreams that are incoherent with the current political situation. I mean, I want to work in Europe, but I'm from Russia, so I don't know, should I even spend time on it? I'm from Russia too, and I live in the US, and I'm living my dream. Thank you for subbing. I'm literally just eating a snack. Four more subscribers, come on. 4 more people. Hi, James. I'm good. We've had a really deep conversation today. Just talking about LA fires, live, everything. I was 19 when I moved to the US, but when I went to Australia, I was 14. I didn't speak a word of English. That's where I learned English. I came to the US before. I came to the US in 2013. But there are different programs, so you just need to... Luffy, what are you doing? You have to find lawyers that they can advise you on what do you do? Like, if you do... What's your job? Because if you're in tech, then you can get a job. LA fires, oh my god, they're so crazy. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Hello. Two more people. 2 more subscribers. Who wants popcorn too? He literally came and like turned my chair. It's really that bad. Oh my god, it is crazy. Like, I mean, the whole city's on fire. It is like, I mean, Pacific Palisades is like completely gone. You want some popcorn? Here. Okay, I gave him some popcorn. Yeah, it's crazy. Have I heard about Haiti? Yeah, Haiti. I have friends from there. Right. Literally all over the world. I mean, East Coast is about to get hit with a snowstorm. It's freezing. LA is burning. It's insane. Um, I actually, one of my friends told me that his friend's house got burned down. It was $4.5 million house that got burned down, and now they offered him 750,000 for the land because it's worthless now. It is insane. Uh, well, those are the wildfires. And then there, I think that the West Hollywood, the Hollywood Hills, I believe it was a man-made fire. I think someone actually set it on fire because it was not on the path. Like, how did it even happen? Hey Joshua, yes, those are my real eyes. How am I gonna have fake eyes? I live in New Mexico. It's been snowing. Oh, laser fires. I don't know. I don't know, but all I know is that we only know the post fact that there are fires and they're burning and they can't contain them. You gonna build me a tennis court? Where? Insurance companies, they didn't. They canceled all the policies 2 years ago. There's some videos on TikTok about the insurance companies. Basically, there's California Fair Program Relief or something. California Fair something. It's called California Fair something. I don't know. But basically, that's the only insurance that those homes had, and they're only for wildfires and vandalism. And so they're like, it's the lowest tier of insurances, and they don't know how they're going to, like, there's like hundreds of claims that are coming in, and they don't know how they're going to handle it because the homes were very, very pricey. So it's like it's a prime real estate that just got burned down. Insurance is that's a scam. Like, honestly, it's a scam. It is so sad what they're doing to people, and how, like, most of those people, they won't be able to get their homes back, and I don't think they're going to get the money back. Granted that a lot of those people, well, majority of those people, they do have, probably like resources, but there are some elderly people. Like, there was this man who was 91 years old, and I posted a story on my Instagram with him. He basically said that his whole history got burned down, and he was like, "Don't worry about it. We'll rebuild." At 91 years old, his mindset is that we're gonna rebuild. Man, I'm like over here. I don't know how we're gonna get by, but he's 91 and he says we're gonna rebuild. Yeah, in England we've got floods a lot and can't get insurance for the house. It's a business scam. It is a business scam. It is a business scam. I mean, like, I know that Florida and California, they're very hard ones to get. Yeah, it's very hard to get insurances to cover. Oh yeah, it's 50. They're saying it's 52 to $58 billion to rebuild it. Uh huh. A low income families, yeah. I mean, he's a true warrior. Persian. I don't speak Farsi, but I love Persian food. I love Persian people too. My first boyfriend was half Persian, and it was like the most amazing experience. Yes, I did post my vlog with Emma, so it's on YouTube. Go watch it. I love lavash. I love Persian rugs. I do speak Russian. Oh my god. Yes, I saw that the families were losing their vehicles because they had to abandon them, and the county had to use a bulldozer to clean the roads because they had to get the equipment. Man, it was like the most surreal thing to watch. It's like out of a movie, straight out of the freaking, like, world-ending movie. Thank you for saying that I'm so beautiful. You guys, we hit 3,400. Yay. 3,400. That's big. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are my eyes blue or green? I don't know. Lesia. L-E-S-Y-A. Gray, blue. Man, that's crazy. I'm so sorry it happened to you. Krasnoyarsk. My eyes are hazel. They're not hazel. My eyes are not hazel. Either blue or green. I can't tell. Lesia. I need to stop eating. L-E-S-Y-A. You have a Russian Alex? Well, yeah. Sasha. Red nose. Happy birthday, Sophia. Oh. No, it's not Russian accent. It's more like Alicia. I don't know. Maybe close to Alicia. James, that's funny. I don't think there's any age discrimination in tech. Just do whatever you need to do. Just apply. It doesn't matter if there is. Just keep going. Keep doing. Keep applying to different companies until you get one. My serves are pretty good. The returns, you just have to time it. Thank you. It's 8 degrees here tonight. It's like 30 degrees, I think. You see, guys, all those people offering money again. Stop offering, just send them. Like, just send the money. Why are you offering? Stop talking about it. Oh, today is just one of those days. I wanted to eat popcorn. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm like, stop talking about all this money. If you have the money, just send it. I mean, no one, whoever has the money, don't talk about it. They just send it. Check out, no, cash out. We don't do real checks. Too much check fraud. Cash App, Apple Pay, PayPal. Yeah, they don't send nothing. I live in Atlanta. Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin. Send me a Bitcoin. I'm not a mermaid. We don't have those in Russia. No, for them to play with me, they would have to pay me to play. So, you know. Yeah. Qué no estás. Oh, Krasnoyarsk, Siberia. I studied in St. Petersburg and then realized nothing matters unless the family's around. And then came back to so good Siberia. The climate suits me and life is easier. Your English is pretty good for a Russian-speaking person. If you were in tech, you should definitely try to move here. I'm not eating anything anymore. I'm done. I'm just having popcorn. Ugh. Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, so okay, you're not in tech. Oh, I don't know how you're gonna do that because no one really cares for Russian language out here. So I don't know how. You need to get in tech. Start learn how to code. Learn AI. There's a lack of AI engineers out here because no one wants to do that. I don't speak German. I only speak Russian. YouTube videos on coding. Yeah, there's so many resources on coding and how to do that. If you can figure that out, then you are a valuable resource to any company in the US and you can get a job here. Or, I mean, there's different avenues how you can move to the US or Europe. I feel like Europe might be easier. If you got some money, you can do that. Uh, my people, see? My people. Where does one start with learning coding? There's so many resources. Go on Coursera. Go on ChatGPT. Literally start with ChatGPT. You can do that. Suggestion which programming languages to start. I mean, start with SQL. SQL is the easiest one. So SQL is the one that's like the base of everything. And then you can move into like Python, whatever's out there. But yeah. All right, you guys. I need to edit the vlog for, I need to edit I use ChatGPT for everything. But I don't know, I'm kind of tired. Maybe I should just post 2 videos tomorrow. What if I post 2 videos tomorrow? I'm kind of tired. I feel like I'm going to post the video with the workout tomorrow with Emma. So I think I'm going to post the workout with Emma tomorrow. And then on Saturday, I'll post our tennis workout. And then on Sunday, we're doing live with Booby, doing the Talk Less show. And then we'll go from there. My front hand. Thank you. I'm so tired. I feel like I'm emotionally exhausted today. The Frozen, and then you're gonna love that workout and the gym workout. I was laughing. I was like, oh my god, it's so crazy how like little things matter so much. All right, you guys. Good night, everyone. Yeah, when it heats up, hopefully it heats up soon. So, thanks for the stream. It's 17 in Motherland, and I stumbled upon it, and I think it's for the best. Have a good day, and then bye. Yeah, I mean, subscribe. Listen, I go on live all the time, so if you need any advice, I mean, I can like. If you've got some money, if you can afford lawyers, then I would definitely suggest going that route. All right, you guys, have a good night. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep, and my phone is about to die. So thank y'all.